It's been 29 years since the notorious B.I.G. was taken from this world, and the way his son Christopher Wallace Jr. lives today is far sadder than most fans ever stop to realize. Now, before you click away thinking this is just another celebrity biography or a feel-good story about a kid who inherited fame and fortune, let me tell you right now, this story is deeper than that, a whole lot deeper. Because when most people hear the name C.J. Wallace, they picture a young man coasting through life on his father's legendary name, moving through velvet ropes, living lavish, untouchable. And yeah, there's financial legacy, there's opportunity, there's the kind of name recognition that most people in this world will never experience. But behind every one of those advantages sits a truth that money simply cannot fix. A truth that has quietly shaped every single chapter of this young man's life from the moment he took his first breath. What does it actually feel like to grow up as the son of one of the greatest rappers who ever lived, knowing you never had the chance to meet him? What does it cost you emotionally when the entire world has a relationship with your father and you have none? That's the real story here, and we are about to get into all of it. Yo, what is good, fam? Welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the life of Christopher George Latory Wallace Jr., the son of the notorious B.I.G., leaving absolutely no stone unturned. This one hits different, so stay locked in with me. Christopher Wallace Jr., known publicly as C.J. Wallace, was born on October 29, 1996 in New York City. His parents were his father, Christopher George Latory Wallace, the notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls, the self-proclaimed king of New York, and his mother, the celebrated R&B singer Faith Evans. On the surface, being born into that family sounds like winning the ultimate lottery. Two iconic figures in music history, a legacy already cemented in gold. But here's where it gets real. CJ's father was murdered in a drive-by shooting on March 9, 1997, just 4 months and 10 days after CJ was born. Biggie was only 24 years old. CJ was still an infant. He would never form a single real memory of his father. Not one. Not a bedtime story, not a laugh, not a hand holding his, not a voice calling his name. Nothing. And that right there is where the sadness in this story begins. Not with failure, not with poverty, but with an absence so total and so permanent that no amount of time, money, or fame has ever been able to fill it. Now, let me keep it 100 with y'all before we go any further. Because to truly understand what CJ's life has been, you first have to understand who his father was and why that legacy carries so much weight that it practically